What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Toxic UAV Media multi-streaming channel here, where we're streaming live on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 10 p.m. CST, or our best time around it. Hope you guys had a good Sunday, good end of the weekend, and looking forward to a good start of the week. If you're new here, I'd appreciate it if you'd hit that follow button or subscribe button, whichever button you got on the platform you're tuning into here from. If you want to get better stream notifications, we have a Discord that's linked on the channels. You can come in and chat with me, rest of the community, play some games, and a bunch of various other activities, as well as check out some other streamers and their content, as well as get their stream notifications as well. If you want to catch all of our dedicated playthroughs, such as Fallout 3, 4, the Red Dead series, Death Stranding, and a bunch of various other ones, we got dedicated videos and playlists on the YouTube channel. Videos that don't expire like they do on Twitch and Kick. Going to be continuing our Fallout New Vegas playthrough here. This is going to be part 4. And we are nearing the end. Well, actually, I believe we got a little bit to go here, but yeah, we just contacted the Brotherhood of Steel and whatnot last playthrough, or yesterday. And now we got a couple other things to do for them that I'd like to get done. As well as some other fun missions that I think we'll do. As well as some Caesar missions. Other than that, it's just going to be another day. I don't think we'll get to the end today. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, enough yapping here. Let's get into some Fallout New Vegas, shall we? Let's do it. know what the hell I just walked into up there, but that was ridiculous.
Unauthorized facial pattern. Please present credentials for first floor access. Please do not make your way to the second floor. Welcome to Repcon headquarters, Rocketeer. Come all this way to see our little facility, have you? I'm here to answer any and all questions you may have, within specified parameters. And if you'd like, I can provide a tour of our museum. I can answer whatever questions you'd like, provided your query is limited to Repcon history, research and development, or Robco. Repcon's illustrious history began way back in 2054, shortly after the famous Delta-11 rocket was completed and launched. Repcon's initial focus was on the development of fuel to be used in orbital propulsion, in response to the energy crisis of 2052. Sad times indeed. The company really took off when Robco purchased Repcon in late 2076 to develop unmanned rockets to explore the solar system. Very well. Feel free to ask me more about Repcon at any time. Don't be shy. The tour showcases Repcon's amazing scientific contributions, and the promise of many more, coupled with its parent company, Robco. Excellent, excellent. Please be patient. The tour will begin in just a moment. Ready for the Repcon tour, Rocketeers? Courtesy of the fine folks at Robco, I'll be your guide today on the path of scientific discovery. In the lead-lined case behind me is a spent radioactive rod from one of our old reactors. No need to stand too close. Let's move along, shall we? Look here. A row of multicolored plasma fuels. Careful, they may look safe to drink, but your stomach is the last place they should be. Why the difference in cylinder size? Refining our production methods has resulted in high yields of fuel over time. That's why. my right, you can see a sample of some old... safety barrels Repcon once used to store radioactive waste. Perfectly safe. On my left is an example of a mountain of Repcon safety barrels some legislators claim are poisoning our environment. Ridiculous. Behind me is our most recent rocket project. Unauthorized facial pattern. Please present credentials for first floor access. Please do not make your way to the second floor. How may I serve you, Master? Third floor access is for executives only. Please identify. Invalid unauthorized facial pattern. Invalid.
What is it, Outsider? Have you discovered anything? Just as I thought. McNamara gave my men new orders without telling me. The nerve of that man. This little stunt is probably what got them killed in the first place. Our normal patrol routes are known to be relatively safe. This is exactly what I've been looking for. McNamara gave my men new orders without telling me, thereby breaking the chain that binds. With this, I can finally have him removed as Elder, and end this ridiculous lockdown. Well, I can't dispute that you've earned our gratitude. I'm afraid you're gonna have to be patient. Such a change takes time. Stop back in a few days and we can speak of this again. Now, I must be off. There's much to do. Hi.
If you need to cross Freeside, no one will keep you safer than I will. I'm sure Freeside will disabuse you of that notion soon enough. Farewell. I knew you'd be back. Ready to hire the best? Done and done. I want to mention a few things up front. In order to ensure your safety, I need you to follow my instructions to the letter. We'll be heading down the main street here the whole way down. No detours. You go off sightseeing, and I go off to find another customer. I'll keep a brisk pace, so try not to fall behind. Now let's head out. To your left here is the old Mormon fort. You get roughed up, the followers there will patch you right up. Not that I ever need their services. Up ahead on the next block is where the kings hang out.
We've
Let them
got stuff
scare
we're
you.
not even
They don't
allowed to
outnumber you,
sell,
bud.
people.
Down to the right here is the fun part of town. You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler. Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those men ahead. Let's take a different way around. Thought you could ambush us, huh? Nothing to worry about. If you had hired one of those other hacks, you'd be up to your ass in lowlife right about now. Call it a hunch. You do this job for long enough, and you learn to trust your instincts. You're imagining things. It's just the rush of adrenaline caused by your near brush with death. Luckily for you, I was here, so there's no reason to get out of sorts. My thoughts exactly. Time is money, after all. Well, here we are. No worse for wear, are you? I trust that if you need to cross Freeside again, you'll know who to hire.
Hi. Hello. Hi.
All right. I'll see you later.
What's up?
Whew! Can't wait to hit the Wrangler.
Man. Some... Not attempted to kill...
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you. These are extraordinary privileges. Don't abuse them. Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest. I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded. Personally, I think it's more than a savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and switch the power back on, feel free. Sure, anyone can. But there's more than a few down there. See for yourself. One other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there, or something. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay, just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
So you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language. But I hear you sound like us. What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it. That must be nice, sharing yourself like that, not being embarrassed or anything. Well, the thing is, there's this girl. Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like me? Oh, geez. I better just let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this. That would be amazing. As in, I would thank you forever. Have you seen her? Oh. Cool. How much can you spare? Thanks. 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 Thanks for dropping it off. Anything else? Later.
You're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people. Me? I'm Pete, keeper of the story. I know I seem kind of young. I was the apprentice keeper of the story until a couple months ago, but old Keeper Don, well, whiskey and landmines don't go together. So it's up to me. I bet you want to know everything about us. Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means? Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale. Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade. We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis. Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one. And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know. Now that you know the story of our people, you must have all sorts of questions. Gosh, there's a lot of folks. Argyle's our doctor. He could use help tending to any injured we got. Over at the workshop, Loyal and Jack are always building something. The Loyal may not be too happy to see your kind running around Nellis. See ya. Now that you know the story of... So long. Now that you know the story... Gosh, over at the work... Ask away. So you know about the vaults? Yes, we lived in one of those. Ours was numbered 34. In our vault, everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let you fire off any of the really fun ones. I guess all the little pops and bangs at the firing ranges just got boring after a while. And at Nellis, we found it. We haven't detonated any atomic warheads since before I was born. But otherwise, it's do as you will. Anything else you want to know? All right. Is there something else you'd like to talk about? So long.
Sorry, no time to talk. I hope Pearl knows what she's doing, letting you wander around Nellis as you please. I started building a sonic emitter that might do the trick, but it's useless without knowing the exact frequency that would kill the ants. If you're willing to take the risk, be my guest. I've got it set to broadcast a powerful signal at 24,000 hertz. Just place it near their nest and cross your fingers. Signal's too high for people to hear, so no harm done. But it might make you feel sick to your stomach. What is it, outsider? If that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building? Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones, and there's been that ant problem over near there. You can't miss the array. It's on top of the generator building smack dab in the middle of Nellis, between the two runways. Ha! If we had spare parts, do you think I'd be asking you to fix the damn things? That's rich. No, we ran out of spares a while back, and Jack and I have been doing our best to patch the arrays up as best we can. Sadly, we're at our wits' end. There have to be spare parts somewhere around the wasteland, but I just don't know where to direct you. You may have noticed we don't get out much. Be sure to stop on back and let me know when the arrays are fixed.
I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, outsider, but I have patients to tend to. I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. Do you have medical training? Well, I don't know, actually. I suppose it's possible. You should take a look. Yes, outsider? There are still patients in need of treatment. Help them if you can. Hold her right there. You had no business treating that man. You may have spared him a lingering death, but that's straight out malpractice.
Well, shit, if you weren't gonna do it, no one was. Agral has revoked your operating privileges.
Yes, outsider? Well, look elsewhere. I can't let you near a patient after what happened. Hello.
Okay, there we go. We can just do that.
I know Mother Pearl is letting you... I've stabilized... Don't apologize. Their care is my responsibility, but everything I know came from an old first aid field manual. I don't know what else to do to help them. Sorry, friend. We really don't have a need for wasteland currency around here. We produce most of what we need. Bye.
Hello.
What's the situation with the giant ants? It's not in progress if you're up here talking to me. Get it taken care of.
Hey there. Here's the rest of the payment I promised you back in Good Springs. I'm getting ready to run a caravan up towards Utah. There's a town called New Canaan which is supposed to be pretty prosperous. The Crimson Caravan doesn't have any branches out that way, so it'll be up to me to get things started. Alice McLafferty runs the Crimson Caravan. You can find her over in the main office. I'll see you around.
Things are getting stranger every day.
You should go talk to Blake or Alice. They handle most of our contact with visitors. I watch all sorts of things with my binoculars. Who wants to know? And why? Nice-looking blonde boy? I always wondered if he was watching me back. What's he like? Really? That's so sweet. I'd love to go meet him. Is there any way the Boomers would let me visit Nellis? This is so exciting. Let me know how it turns out.
How the hell do I not have any armor on?
How is your visit with us going, stranger? Well, well, this is welcome news. Who is she? She's with those traders? They've tried to contact us before, but I'm not interested in trading with greedy savages. This presents a bit of a problem. Jack isn't allowed to leave Nellis, and I doubt she would make it through the artillery alive. I suppose Jack deserves a chance at love. You can tell Jack she has a free pass to enter, but he is responsible for her actions. Do not make me regret this decision, outsider. I may have heard a compliment or two, nothing special. Bye.
Have you seen her? The redhead of my dreams? She does? You mean it? That's incredible. What happens next? Can she come here? How do we make sure she doesn't get blown up? Should I talk to the Gunners or to Pearl? Here, take this Boomer outfit. I'll let the Gunners know she's coming, and not to shoot at her.
Morning. Hello again. How's your Boomer friend? I was hoping you would. What's going on? Have they agreed to my safety yet? There's one more thing. I have a work contract with the Crimson Caravan, and if I walk away, I lose the wages they owe me. Could you do just one more thing for me and talk to Alice McLafferty about it? I know if I do it, she'll just say no. I'd hate to lose the money.
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company, New Vegas branch. What may I do for you? Ah, yes. Her infatuation with a Boomer she's never met. It's a small camp. Word gets around. She's aware she's breaking her contract, which is undoubtedly why she sent you to talk to me instead of coming herself. Janet is free to leave, but she forfeits the wages she's owed. That's the price of contract breaking. Take it or leave it. Being sentimental is not how I made the Crimson Caravan so successful, but I'll allow it, just this once. Janet will be paid what she's owed. Consider it a gift.
Have you spoken with McLafferty yet? That's great! I can't believe you went through all this trouble for me. Thank you.
Get out of my face before you get yourself hurt.
Hi. I can't believe I'm going to meet my red-headed lady soon. I'm really nervous about it. Like I said, I can never get enough scrap metal. Okay. See ya. Thank you for getting Janet to Nellis. I've never been so happy in my entire life. Bye.
I see the power's back on. The ants are all dead? Maybe Pearl is right about you, because I don't know how you pulled that off. I'll tell Loyal to send someone down to clear out the eggs and repair the generators. Good work.
If it can be bought, it can be founded. Mick and...
What do you have for me? Oh, he did he? Well, that just ain't good enough. Get back out there and hire him again. Hire him 100 times if that's what it takes. And before you ask, I'm not gonna cover the cost this time. It's bad enough I'm giving the man more business.
Hey.
If it can be bought, it can be founded. Mick and Ralph's.
I knew you'd be back. Ready to hire the best? Done and done. I want to mention a few things up front. We'll be heading down the main street here the whole way down. I'll keep a brisk pace.
That kid really
That stuff
wants
we're
that
not even allowed to
rat.
sell, people. Only at Mick and...
Don't distract me. I need to focus all my senses on keeping you safe. Don't distract me. I need to focus all my senses on keeping you safe. Don't distract me. I need to focus all my senses on keeping you safe. Well, here we are. No worse for wear, are you? I trust that if you need to cross Freeside again, you'll know who to hire.
Some nut attempted to kill the head of one of Mr. House's families recently.
Got something you want to say?
Did you hear someone managed to pass it away to the chairman and flew it straight back?
Sounds like the NCR and the Legion are both gearing up for a fight. Been seeing a lot more soldiers around.
Glad you're with us. Stay where you are. This is a restricted area. State your business. Your being here is a start, soldier. We aren't exactly overflowing with troopers here. But if you really want to help us, talk to the idiot with sunglasses in the back of the plant building. He's been trying to get this place running for months and hasn't made any forward progress. There should, but we're not getting much power out of it, so none of our enemies have big interest in it either. Not like Hoover Dam, anyway. We had a real fighting force here just long enough to take it from the Brotherhood of Steel. Then they got sent east to the dam like everybody else. Caesar's Legion sends skirmishers every so often, prodding for weaknesses mostly. The reality is, if they really wanted it, we'd all be dead. Damned if I know. Put up a hell of a fight, though. We had them outnumbered, I don't know, 20 to 1 maybe? They held out as long as they could, lost most of their force before they retreated. Gave us a little parting gift, too. They had some of the plant running, but they shut it all down. Enabled an old security system, too, to keep us away from the controls. Jerk-offs. Later.
Who the hell are you? They bring you in to replace me? They're replacing me, aren't they? Damn right you're not. Goddamn right. Why would they? You can't top this guy. Just a little more time. You can't keep Fantastic down for long. What else? I'm in charge. This whole operation depends on me. No Fantastic, no power. Got the whole NCR suckling my teats, and it feels so good. Well, see, we're getting power because the guy running this place is fantastic. But the mirrors outside aren't aimed right, so we're running at 1% efficiency, and I guess that just isn't good enough for some assholes. Trouble is, most of the controls for this place aren't here. They're in the tower. And that place has some crazy pre-war security system that the dumb shit NCR set off when they took over. Killed 2 guys. Now they won't go near it. They want me to make an omelet, but I can't break any of their eggs. Know what I'm saying? There's these 2 terminals outside. They control the mirrors. I tried fooling with them, but didn't get very far. You'd have to get them to talk to the mainframe up in the tower, then do the rest from up there. I'm guessing, but it sounds good, right? Hey, you're not thinking about going up there, are you? Well, hey, if you find yourself up at the mainframe, do yourself a favor and make sure you send the power to the right place. It needs to go to the Strip and McCarran. Because I get paid, that's why. Per kilowatt hour. Whatever the hell that is. That's where the NCR wants the power, so that's where I want it. But you know, you do that, maybe I put in a good word for you with them. Fantastic's little helper. There's a reputation you can hang your hat on. Here, you'll want this. It's the password to one of the terminals outside. Found it written on one of the stalls in the bathroom.
Hello.
Can't even damn do anything with that one.
Hello, outsider. Need something? Well, how about that? Turns out you aren't completely useless working with your hands. No, those aren't for outsiders to use. Leave them alone. Well, if you genuinely care so much, they're flight simulators. If you don't know our history yet, you should see Pete and get the tour. We dream to one day rule the skies. Don't get blown up.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child. I believe the time has come for you to show your value in full. The people have come to accept having you around. Find Loyal and ask him about our people's fondest dream. He will tell you what to do next.
Appreciate you there, Adam Frost, for subscribing there on YouTube. I think that is. Kind of ready to hear from the dashboard here. Appreciate that. Welcome to the community. Hope you're having a good late Sunday night.
By order of Caesar, all visitors must disarm and relinquish all banned items. Your belongings will be returned to you when you leave. Awe. Awe. True to Caesar.
I'm sure you found Benny's demise pleasing. The destruction of an enemy? There are few things more satisfying. Let's press on, shall we? As I was telling you before, I want Mr. House out of the picture. You have an interest in his death, too. If he knows that you destroyed his gadgets beneath the fort, he will strike back. You know where to find him. How he dies, I leave up to you. What did you want to know? I've analyzed the region's tribe to determine how they might be useful. I may tell you more at a later time, if it suits me. What else, then? Complete your mission, then return to me.
Awe. Awe, are you ready to return to Cottonwood Cove? Very well.
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on. Come back.
The next step is to add the Boomer's considerable firepower to my growing arsenal, or at the very least, ensure their neutrality. Use extreme caution when approaching the base. Their firepower is considerable. Recently, one of my roaming Securitrons observed a man near the base studying the pattern of its artillery fire. Maybe he's learned something. Any progress with the Boomers? I'd rather you just dealt with the Boomers, but all right. Goodbye.
Hey, have you been able to bug Mr. House's network yet? Okay, no rush, but the sooner the followers can learn about Mr. House's technology, the better.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child. Loyal still needs help getting the plane back to Nellis, and there may be others who still require assistance. Bye.
Hello. It's great to finally meet you.
Hi there.
Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady in the water. A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber crashed not far from here. A bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nellis, see, I found this article in a magazine all about it. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going? Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say? It's at the bottom of Lake Mead. I'll mark its location on your Pip-Boy map. Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest. Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast, and hit the button. Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
It's great to meet you as well.
I'm glad you made it out here. You're even more...
It's going to be a dream. Goodbye.
More stunning up close than you were at a distance.
And you're even more handsome.
You have done well. Don't get blown up.
With some of the other women.
I've heard the lead.
I've never been so happy in my entire life. I just need some parts from a pressure cooker to create a hermetic seal for the rebreather. Great. That's all I need to get the rebreather to work right. I don't think you'd want to start breathing water halfway down. See ya.
Legion's planning to unleash their best... men against us.
By order of Caesar, all visitors must your belongings... Awe. True to Caesar. Awe, are you ready to return? Very well.
Alright, well, I got no idea where to place him at. There we go, and then what the fuck is that?
Things are getting stranger every day.
It's going to be a dream come true once you've raised that bomber from Lake Mead. That's tremendous. I'll transmit instructions to the robots to start packing up the plane to bring it back to Nellis. I just told you, the robots are going to handle it. They'll break the plane down into pieces and move it up from Colville Bay in one shot. Hey, I'd better get rolling. Jack and I have a lot of work ahead of us.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today? What you have done for us is a miracle, child. You have fulfilled the only dreams we ever had outside our walls. You are a trusted friend of us all. If there is ever a way for us to help you, child, tell me, and I will make it so. Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle. We'll be there when you need us. See ya.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
I guess before we go in there and finish The House Always Wins Part 3, let's do a little bit of gambling at the old Gomorrah Casino here. Let's see what we can win. Or lose.
Hey, no one but Omertas are allowed to carry guns into Gomorrah. Check your weapons with me. You'll get these back on your way.
Welcome to Gomorrah. How can I help you? How many chips would you like? Here's your chips. Is there anything else I can help you with? Have a good time.
Gomorrah has the loosest slots on the strip.
Gomorrah is always open for business.
Motherfucker. What? Well, we already ran out of 100 chips. Let's try to get that back, I guess.
Welcome to Gomorrah. How can I help you? How many? Here's your chip.
There we go. Nice. Son of a bitch. Well, there we go. See, but you know, just gotta let it roll. Gotta let it roll on black. You know, it's bound to hit again here. Or it's just gonna go straight to red. There's another 100 chips down. Just gonna have
Welcome to Gomorrah.
Just got to go big, or go home.
How many chips would you like? Here's your chips. Have a good...
We're gonna make it all back in one
I've heard that
blackjack
Securitrons
hit
are
right
nastier
here.
than ever.
It's gonna do 500 on this. Or I guess the max we could do is 200. Okay. This casino's rigged. We're out of here. Good God.
Any progress with the boomers? Well done. The boomers' firepower may prove an advantage when the battle for Hoover Dam comes around. Your next assignment won't take you far. It concerns the Omertas and their den of vice, Gomorrah. As the decisive encounter between the bull and the bear looms close, my concerns about the Omertas have grown. I've never expected loyalty, mind you. A reliably underhanded tribe is just as constant to deal with as one that always runs true. But that's just it. Lately, the Omerta's cooperative silence has been deafening. Not a single complaint. They're up to something. The Omertas are fanatically loyal to each other. Still, among any group, one can find the occasional degenerate. Gomorrah's receptionist happens to be one. For years, she passed on whispers of what was taking place at the casino in exchange for payment. A few months ago, she clammed up. Odds are she's scared. But I've had no way of approaching her. Start with her.
Okay, so can't do any more missions for... I mean, obviously we're going to become an enemy of the Legion sooner or later because we're going to help out the NCR. But I'm not getting any missions for the NCR. I don't know if I'm supposed to go somewhere to initiate the missions or what, but I have not gotten any introductions. Missions mean anything. Just gonna have to do that because I don't want to do any of these other missions. Huh. Okay, so I'm getting on the bad side of the NCR and the Legion. Well then how the hell... Where's Hoover Dam at? this up because I want to stay on the Enstar's good side here. Somewhere right here. Alright, let's go visit them real quick.
Welcome to the Vegas Strip.
I sure hope I get to meet President Kimball.
I sure hope I get to meet
Things are getting stranger every day.
Colonel Moore survived 4 tours again.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on it.
Hello.
Whatever it is, make it quick. I don't have time for idle chatter. Then I suggest you make your way back outside. My men have orders to shoot anyone caught sneaking around in sensitive areas.
Always nice to have a friend of the NCR around. What can I help you with? I guess I can trust you. What would you like to know? Make it quick. Bye.
Things are getting stranger every day.
Things are getting stranger every day. Morning.
Holy fuck, how the hell do I get out of here now?
Things are getting stranger every day.
Hey, no one... You'll get...
Hello and welcome to Gamora. What can I help you with today? Yeah, Kachino's a creep. I'll give you a key for some cats. Hazard pay. Fine, here you go. If anyone asks, you ain't never seen me before. Hello and welcome.
I tell you.
You again? What the fuck do you want? Where the fuck did you get that? Okay, listen, buddy. That's some dangerous shit you got there. That book can get me killed if the wrong people see it. Let's talk. What do you want? What can I do for you? I can't stop you, but that's gonna mean my death. I can make it worth your while to give it to me, though. Plus, if you go to the bosses, I can't help you stop what they've been doing. All right. I can't stop you, but I think we can help each other out. I know Not at Home and the NCR would be happy to get some dirt on the family. I can help you get that dirt, and you got me by the short hairs.
I'd wager that the Army's sending elite units our way, right as we speak.
Be sure to check out the courtyard. Some of the hottest asses.
Hello and welcome to Gamora. What can I help you with today? I've heard some pretty shady rumors about the Ultralux. I'm not sure what the deal is, but although they try to put on airs, that place is just plain creepy. maybe it's the masks. Depends on who you're looking for. Troik spends all his days down in Zuara, on the lower level. Depends on who you're looking for. Yeah, I know him. You'll probably find him in his room upstairs. He usually just sends down for girls or food. Later.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night some girl was pounding on my door.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can...
Welcome to the NCR Embassy. How can I help you? Ambassador Crocker can be found in his office through the door to my right and at the end of the hall. Sir?
What is it?
What is it?
I'm glad you could make it. I have something I wanted to discuss with you. It's a very important matter, and I have a strong feeling you're the perfect person for the job. I'm sure you've noticed that things are a little tense around here with all the issues between the NCR, the Legion, and Mr. House. It doesn't take a genius to see that something big is going to happen soon. To be honest with you, the NCR is in a tight spot. But if we fail now, it's the people here that are going to suffer the most. I'm not willing to let that happen, and I don't think you're the kind of person that would either. To the northeast is a settlement. The locals here call them boomers. They are sitting on a munitions stockpile that would be invaluable to us. I would like you to get in contact with them, and then do whatever it takes to convince them to help us. Unfortunately, the boomers keep to themselves and are, let's say, hostile to all outsiders. That's why I need someone like you. Someone with your background and reputation would have a better chance of reaching them than anyone I have available. In exchange for your help, you would receive complete amnesty for any past crimes against the NCR, as well as additional benefits and perks. Do you think you would be able to do this for me? That's excellent news. So they'll help us, right? Excellent work. I can't tell you how useful that will be. In any event, I have another assignment ready and waiting for you. But we can speak of it later. Rest up, and when you're ready, speak to me again.
Okay, glad I finally found them, guys. I think I'm a little late to the party on actually starting their missions, but well, we're here now, so there we go. So what's the next mission?
It's good to have a friend of the NCR here. So I did. As you may have noticed, our position here in New Vegas is tenuous. We've made great strides, sure, but the NCR is not welcome here, merely tolerated. And even then, not by everyone. We've had reports of violence against NCR citizens in a neighborhood just to the northeast called Freeside. Ever been there? I'm inclined to agree, but it's a slum with NCR citizens in it. And as such, it falls under my jurisdiction. Violence is something of a way of life there, but there's been a disturbing rise in the number of attacks on our people lately. More worrying is the fact that our sources suggest the violence is being perpetrated by the gang that runs the place, the Kings. I need someone to look into this that won't attract attention. Would you be interested? Good. Our men have come up with 2 different plans for seeing an end to the violence. First, our sources have tracked most of the attacks back to a king named Pacer. The consensus is that the violence will stop if he's removed. The problem is we can't simply kill him. In the current climate, the NCR would likely be blamed for his death. There is an alternative option, but my sources feel that getting rid of this Pacer fellow is our best shot. Make it look like an accident, or pin the deed on someone else. Look into this guy's affairs and I'm sure you'll find something you can use. I'm not a violent man myself, so I had our guys come up with an alternate solution on the off chance that our agent-to-be shared my sentiments. In that case, we could take a different tact, but one that I at least have more experience with: diplomacy. If we can't go after the man responsible, we'll simply appeal to the man above him. The Kings, including our friend Pacer, report to the leader of their gang, a man who calls himself the King. He's Caucasian, in his mid-30s, and extremely charismatic. It's that last part we're counting on. The Kings are a bunch of young hoodlums who aren't inclined to listen to anyone except him. Get him on your side, and the rest will fall in line. Go and talk to the King. Try to convince him to put an end to this violence. Pacer's a punk, but he won't likely disobey a direct order. The King might not be open to the idea at first, so you may have to integrate yourself with him. Do whatever it takes. When it's done, one way or the other, report back here and we'll take it from there. I wish you luck. If you run into some difficulty and think you'd rather just take the shot with Pacer, that's fine too.
Help you? An NCR welcome to you.
Dog, that kid is still chasing that rat.
Hi there. See you. If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's. Hey.
Some nut attempted to kill the head of one of Mr. House's families recently. Whoever did it is either crazy or has balls the size of Freeside. Mr. House. That's bullshit. Everyone knows Mr. House doesn't talk to anyone.
Sounds like the NCR and the Legion are both gearing up for a fight.
What do you have for me? 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 What do you have for me?
I heard some squatters talking about something. I've got my eye on you. You cross the Kings, you'll regret it.
What do you have for me? What do you have for me?
Heard some squatters talking about some fancy pants rangers coming into the area soon. Like we need more NCR.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night, some girl was pounding on my door all night.
What is it?
Ah, hello. Yes? Do you have something to report? Either kill Pacer in a way that doesn't lead back to us, or talk the king into quelling the violence. In any case.
Motherfucker. Not sure why the game crashed there. But regardless, I think that's going to be the end of the stream. We'll go through the NCR missions and whatnot tomorrow. And delve further on in. Might be able to finish the... I'll be able to finish the game tomorrow. We shall see. I think I kind of screwed up because I didn't go see the NCR like right off the bat when the messenger came by, but we should still be able to get their portion of stuff done and whatnot. But anywho, if you guys are new here, we do multi-stream Twitch, Kick, and YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 10 p.m. CST, or best time around it. If you want to get better stream notifications, you can check out the Discord. It's linked on all the platforms. Come chat with me, the rest of the community. Check out some other streamers and their content, as well as get their stream notifications. If you want to catch the previous parts of this playthrough, or our other playthroughs, such as Fallout 3, Fallout 4, and a bunch of various other ones, we got dedicated videos and playlists on the YouTube channel. Oh. Videos that don't expire after a week or two like they do on Twitch and Kick. But yeah, hope you guys had a good weekend. Looking forward to a good next week. Hope you guys have a good next week. Don't got much else to say other than that. We'll continue and hopefully either finish this game or get close to it tomorrow night, 10 p.m. CST. Thanks for the new follows we got from Adam Frost. And if you are tuning in to the YouTube side of things, I'd appreciate it if you'd leave a like on the video or a like on the stream. And hope to get you all here Monday, 10 p.m. CST for part 5 of Fallout New Vegas. Catch y'all later. Peace out.
What makes Zaxby's